Well, we're probably gonna get demonetized or age restricted for this video, but I don't care. Wait. Oh, we're not getting paid to begin with? Oh, okay. Alright, that's quite a relief, because now I can say whatever I want. Sucks that we're not gonna get paid for this. I mean, at the same time, though, like, who would really pay money to, like, watch stuff like this? I'm getting off topic. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of whatever the heck this show is. Like, the show that pretty much, me, Walter, Ahmed, Bubba J, and Jose Jalapeno have made together. Now we're finally getting our own show for this channel. We've been around for almost 8 years. Well, 9 if you count the whole, Let's See Pro 97 era of YouTube. Well, then again, only like, what, one of you would probably know what we're talking about. Moving on. So, something that has been on my mind recently. Oh, great. Now we're getting back to the whole Mindful Monday stuff. What's been on my brain this, for a while. There we go. That sounds better. What's been on my brain for a while is a subject that's, well, a little bit taboo to talk about on this channel, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I'm going to talk about fetishes. I know some of you guys are probably already getting your bags out, but hold on to that until I get to some of the more not so juicy stuff. Let's talk about some of the more tame ones, okay? First one we're gonna talk about is feet. Yeah, find that sexy? You like that? All right, but yeah, I think this is like one of the more tame ones. Like, there's nothing like severely wrong with it. I mean, yes, it can get a little bit weird, like, to the point of, like, licking or kissing, but, yeah, that's, like, the only weird part. Like, other than that, it's, like, I don't see that much of a big deal with it. I mean, hey, I look at my feet all the time, well, at least my foot. I barely ever take off this shoe over here. But, yeah, it's a little more tame compared to some of the others that I'm gonna talk about. But, yeah, at the same time, though, like, people should probably know where those have been before you decide to do stuff to it. But, moving onwards, next one we're going to talk about is tickling. I already know about this one as well, especially since we live with somebody in this house that likes to tickle. Mr. Tickle. But this one is also harmless. I don't have much else to say with it besides, what I just said earlier. So, moving on to the next one, we are going to talk about chubbiness. This one, it really depends on which one you're talking about. Like, if it's like a little bit on the fat side, like, maybe about like, I don't know, this big, I'm kind of okay with that. But if it's like the size of the whole room, then yeah, that's where I draw the line. That's just like weird. Like, you can't even like really move at this point, especially with like how long your legs and arms are. Like, you can barely go anywhere if you're like just that big. I know I'm speaking onto this from a realistic standpoint, but still, kind of strange. Well, yeah, that one's like about the same level of tame as like feet. Like, I don't have anything too much against it. This next one I'm definitely not into. I'll tell you what it is. It's called Vore. If you don't know what that is, it pretty much means swallowing another individual and having them inside you. Like, at least in your stomach, not like what you guys think I'm trying to say. But, yeah, that's another one. I'm not really into it. Like, what's like, so hot about, like, being trapped inside someone else? Like, they ate you and they're gonna digest you. Oh, yes, that's like, The little brief description I was talking about was called soft Vore. There's like hard Vore where it's like involves digestion and like chewing and like dismemberment. Like, oh yeah, that's like, ugh. I don't want to talk about that. Oh, and I probably should have put this in the front of the video before I said any of these fetishes. But if you have any of these fetishes, I'm not just making fun of you guys. I'm just like stating my opinions about what I think about these fetishes. So, just letting you guys know that. Just don't want to get any hate comments, even though I'm probably still going to. Anyways, and now on to the more taboo ones. I might as well go over here to continue onwards, just for fun. Just get on this basketball. There we go. Oh. Alright, I'm in a good position. I'm just going to roll along while I'm talking about this. Next one. Now we're going to get into the more disgusting ones. This next one is water sports. If you don't know what that is, it's a weird attraction towards urine. Yeah, definitely. Ugh, no. Not my type. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I was just gonna say, I remember this one time I made a drink called Meow, based on my catchphrase. And I thought it was made out of Komodo dragon milk, but I realized I was pulling on something else from the Komodo dragon, and that stuff was not milk. And okay, let's move on before I have PTSD. Okay, this one I don't really see. Camera focus, please. Thank you. Now this one isn't really talked about as much, but it's like vomits. I don't know if anybody else really talks about it, but I wanted to mention about it because there was this one episode I saw many years ago on this show called 1,000 Ways to Die, where pretty much this one weird woman, this was only one person, but they like to go to hot dog conventions, or at least hot dog eating contests, and just try to find dudes and try to force them to throw up and whatnot. It's so weird. Thank goodness she died. That's kind of the positive thing about 1,000 Ways to Die, is that the people that ended up dying on that show are either stupid people or just mean people. And weird people too, she was pretty weird. Yeah. So that's I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, even though probably not everybody is into it. And then the last one, by far what I consider to be the dirtiest fetish out there, scat. No, I'm not talking about scat, man, skibbity no, not that kind. I'm talking about crap. Literally crap. I'm not fooling with you. There are actually people out there that actually find that stuff hot. Why? First of all, that stuff, smells. And not only that, I don't have anything more to say. Why are people into this? God. I don't have anything else to say about it. You guys probably already know what I think about it. You guys probably feel the same way, too. Just, why? Why? And, of course, I do want to mention one that's a little bit similar to this, but it's farting. Yeah, that's a thing. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier with the tame fetishes. Sneezing is also a fetish. Really weird, but not disgusting anyway. That's good. Just gonna move back over here. Actually, I might as well move onto the desk. Try to change positions every now and then. So yeah, I think that's pretty much... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention a few others. As soon as I'm I'm ending this episode off, I automatically think of others. Diapers. I don't know what's so interesting about that, but I mean, as long as whoever's wearing them's not doing anything dirty or anything, but yeah, just strange, but nothing that makes me just want to And the other one I forgot to mention, male pregnancy. That one just, I don't know, just thinking about it, if that was actually going to happen to me, I'm thinking about it, I'd be oh god, that's painful. Ugh. And any others I want to talk about? Is that it? No, I can't talk about that one. That one's definitely inappropriate. But it's not disgusting or anything. Okay. Alright, this next one I'm going to talk about is hyper body parts. Now, This could be like any kind of body part. It could be like your head, it could be your hands, your feet. Yes, we're getting back to that whole feet topic. It could be your stomach. Once again, calls back to the chubby fetish. You know, your chest can also expand. And then your derriere also. Yeah, just like any part of your body. That's what that fetish is in a nutshell. Just, you know, hyper. And there's also micro too, like where, you know, either your whole body's pretty small or just a certain part of your body's small. That one is not as common. I'm not surprised. Yeah. That one's pretty, like, both of those are pretty tame, so yeah, nothing against them. Although I do kind of like the body expansion one to be precise. Well, only on certain parts, but I'm not going to mention this in the video. So, yeah, I think that's oh, wait, what, there's one more I gotta talk about? No, come on, that one's even worse! Ugh. But hey, oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I'm arguing with my producer over there. He wants me to talk about this. I don't know if I should call this a fetish or not, but it's something that actually does happen in real life, you know, compared to, like, I don't know, like body expansion or any of that stuff. But the other one I want to talk about is, like, I don't know, like, you know, females with male parts or males with female parts. Like, yeah, that's just pretty much what that is in a nutshell. Didn't want to bring it up in the video, but somebody over there wanted me to for whatever reason. Yeah, that's another one. Okay, my thoughts on it, little on the mediocre side. I think that's about all I have to talk about in this video. This is probably pretty long if I'm not mistaken. What a series premiere, I'll tell you that. I can almost guarantee you that the rest of the show will probably not be like this. I better hope not. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to do with the first episode on. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll have to see what you guys think about it. Once again, this was a pretty taboo topic. So if I scarred any of your minds with various images, then I do apologize, and you, hopefully I won't go to court for this. We'll have to see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series premiere of whatever the heck this is going to be called. But anyways, this is Peanut. I will see you later, and I gotta, you know, go on the laptop for certain things.